Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Court Journal. It's your boy Sniperrr J, and the quote of the day is: discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want the most. Abraham Lincoln said that one. All right, let's get to it. Okay, today we're gonna take it back real old school type. You know, if you watched the very first episodes of the Court Journal, you know where we was, where we went, and where we're going. But this time we're gonna take it all the way back. So today we're gonna have an offensive segment and a defensive segment. I think we're gonna start with defense first because I just like defense better. But we talking 3v3, baby, because that's what's coming. That's all eyes on that. All eyes on me by Tupac. So we talking how to play defense in a 3-on-3 setting, and we're gonna get on the board, and I'm gonna draw up some special plays for 3v3. So if you locked in, you locked in. You may even use one of these to win the championship. Be MVP. All right, let's get to it. Welcome to the defensive segment. And man, defense. Nobody. I mean, you got some people that really love defense. You got some people that don't. But in a 3v3 setting, the Hoop Hooligans, right? I mean, defense is gonna be tough, and it's gonna be more of a mentality than it is anything. How you approach defense is how you gonna play defense, especially in a 3v3 setting. If you don't want to play defense, you're gonna get cooked. You might actually look bad. Now, if you go out there kind of half-stepping, you know, you may get away with some possessions, but when it counts the most, you will get scored on, you will get backdoored, you will be lapsing in a time of need. If you go out there and say, hey, I'm going to do my job, I'm going to make sure I guard my yard, I'm going to draw a line in the sand, I'm going to make sure my guy is under control this whole game, you're going to be okay. You might get scored on. I mean, there's offense always beat defense because the ball goes in the hoop, right? You can't score on defense. But listen to me, you can make things hard, and you can put your best foot forward and your best effort on defense. All right, that's my motivational speech. Now, as a player, here's how I would attack this. If all the players listening, I really would like y'all to lock in and tell me what you're thinking about doing. I mean, don't tell me your whole game plan, but tell me if you agree with what I'm saying. If you don't, if you feel some type of way, let's discuss in the chat. But as a player, if I'm going into a 3v3 tournament, first off, I'm going through all the teams and I'm picking my matchup right off the bat. I am. I'm not trying to guard the fast. I'm 6'7". I'm a wing. Sniperrr J's a wing. I'm not about to go guard the 5'10" quick guard. I'm not about to guard him from 21 points where he just spam dribble around and move all fast. I can't do that, especially for no tournament type setting. No. I'm going to pick the 6'7" guy that's athletic, that plays a wing. I'm going to guard what I know I can guard 24/7. Not if we get the switch, I'll be all right. No, I'm not guarding him. I'm not going to guard the Joel Embiids of the SWBA, the 7'2", 8". No, Sniperrr J. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I put my team at that type of disadvantage? So that's the first thing. As a team, let's go ahead and mark this out now, boys. Here's who you got on this team. If we play them, here's who you got. If we play them, here's who you got. And here's how we gonna work it. You gotta have a strategy. Because if you go in with no strategy, everything and anything is gonna work. Backdoor cuts, pick and rolls, down screens, a hesitation, a dribble move is gonna work against your defense. You have to have something that you are doing on defense, whether it's full body help. I talked about that in one of the early episodes. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. If you full body help, or if you switching everything, or I don't know. If it was me, I'm a research type of guy. I'm a scout report type of guy. I'm playing tendencies. Oh, you don't like to go left? Perfect. You're gonna go left today. Matter of fact, you might as well get comfortable using your left because you're not coming to that right hand. I will get a foul before you come back to that right hand. I'm playing all tendency. If you can't shoot a three-pointer, I'm playing zone. Hands up like this. I'm playing zone. You can't shoot. If If you can shoot, I'm running you off the line. I live with the, I think we playing 2s and 3s to 21. I live with the 2. I'm not giving up 3s. A 3 in a 3v3 game, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts more than you think. It hurts more than you think. I'm telling you that right now. 3s are going to hurt more than 2s. So, I'm playing tendencies. I want to play defense, and I'm not just letting people shoot 3s unless they absolutely can't shoot. That would be my strategy on defense to y'all. Tell me if y'all agree. If y'all don't, cool. Just say, no, I don't agree. And I'm going to see what you put out there coming up. I want to see what y'all do. I want to see how y'all play defense, how y'all communicate. What's the method? Are y'all giving up 3s? Are y'all giving up 2s? Are y'all giving up wood 2s? If you know what a wood 2 is, congratulations to you. You are a hooper. But that's the defensive segment. Kept it real short and sweet. I'm looking forward. I'm just dropping knowledge. And let's move on to the offensive segment. Welcome to the offensive segment, and I'm just dropping knowledge. We got some veteran players, we got some young players, but I think everybody should have this knowledge. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Let's talk. I know they got one team with their name is ISO. So I'm gonna start with y'all first, right? If y'all really living what y'all preaching over there, here's the best ways to ISO in 3v3, right? Boom, boom, boom. Give your man the full side of the court to work, right? You could do that on the opposite side. All you have to do is flip it. ISO work. The defender is going to be right here and right here. Hopefully these guys can shoot. If not, you know, hopefully this guy is a bucket. ISO Joe. If you know who I'm talking about, you know. I'm just running through this. So you can do that on both sides. Another way I would like to see ISO, or if you're going to ISO, like the ISO team, bam. Give me corners. Give me corners. Give me corners. Give me corners. Now it's whatever with all this. It's whatever with all that. You see that? The spacing is what I'm talking about if you're going to ISO. We need proper spacing. We need absolute proper spacing if we're going to ISO. And that goes for any team and every team. If you got the player to ISO, give him the space. Let him work. And then if he gets stuck, then you can rise up. Then you can rise up. Okay? Get it? And move the ball and pass and cut and then get back into another ISO situation. That's if you want to ISO. Me, it's 3v3. I'm not the biggest fan of ISO. Not until late game. And I say that because ISO, you get real tired real fast. Real tired real fast. I'm more of a, let's get into some of these actions type of 3v3 player, especially for me since Sniperrr is my name, Sniperrr is my game. I shoot, I get buckets. I want to catch and shoot as much as possible. So let's talk about some ways to get into that. And I think some of these teams will really benefit from these little actions I'm about to show you. Okay, we got the ball right here. Big man, guard. Something real simple. Let's get a down screen. Real stupid, simple action, right? But it's only 3 defenders, y'all. It's only 3 defenders. There's not much help. If they F this up, it's a bucket. It's a slip to the goal, or it's a wide open shot from 3. Man, that could be really effective if you got the right offensive players that know and understand the game. A simple down screen. In that same token, if you don't want to run the down screen, run the hammer screen. A simple flare, right? He could slip out of it. And while y'all doing that, look what we got over here. Everybody is involved on defense. You see how they will have to be involved on defense, so therefore they're not loaded up in the gaps for the help defense. There's a good chance to go ISOs. Same thing on the down screen. Right? A simple hammer screen or a down screen could work really well in 3v3 setting. Not much help. Let's talk ball screens. I prefer this guy to be over here. I prefer the ball screens not to be over here in a 3v3 setting. I prefer it to be, the big man still could be right here. I prefer to move the guard over here. And now, I want this screen to always be set like this. Oh, sorry, 1 second. And this is just me. Y'all could be different. This is just me. I always want the screen to be set like this, going this way. For me, I'm left-handed, so if I'm going left, I know I can make the cross-court pass. That's the reason why I say it. We talking tendencies, right? I want to go left, so I want the screen to be set left. And I want the big man to always roll. Now it puts this guy in a difficult situation, right? Do I help or do I stay with the shooter? And if he helps, right, cross-court pass. If he doesn't help, we may have the lob. And if nobody's in front of me to stop the ball, I'm going to tear down your mama's basement in a crib, and I'm going to dunk the ball, right? So the ball screen could be really effective. Really, really effective. It played right in. If the big man set the screen, all you saw big men out there. Y'all need to set screens in Hoop Hooligans. If you set a screen, you can actually free someone up. It's not 5 people on the court. But let's just say he decides he wants to flip it this way. And we come off this way. And we still have this corner, right? It's the same game, but you'd be more predicated to look for the roll because it's an empty side over there. There's no help. There's no help. So now you're really playing like a 2-man game, and this guy is like baiting and weaving if he wants to stop you from dunking the ball or play the shooter. But if the screen is set going towards the middle, you have that empty side to play 2-man game. So your big man might decide to pop. He might decide to roll. It's all a read at that point. Okay? Pick and roll can be very, very useful. Very useful. I think I got one more little action I like to show y'all, but y'all gotta start being creative. Y'all young minds, y'all are the next generation of the game, right? So act like it. Be creative. All right, here's one I think I would enjoy if I was out there, man. I would want to be, I don't know. See, there's so many things you could do out this, like this high 3 situation, right? You could do like a double screen. How they gonna guard that? I don't know. 1 pop, 1 roll. He pops, he rolls. You can do, I'm just saying, y'all bear with me here. It's been a while since we've been on the board, right? You know what I'm saying? We could do like a little hammer, flare, and then he goes all the way to the corner to a ball screen. Oh man, so much stuff. Or you know what? You could get the Spain action, or what they call stack action in the NBA. Right? Down screen. I mean the SWBA. You can get the stack option, where he screens, the big man comes set to screen, and then he cleans up the man. So you got the guard out here, you got the big man rolling, you got the guard going down here, stack action, the SWBA. That could be effective. Man, it's so many things, and I'm just trying to run through a whole bunch of stuff right now, right before I finish up. What's another one? I think I did the flare. How about we start like, we get 3 up here, we screen, right, and he comes off, and he just throws it to this man, and then the big man comes back and flare the guard that had the ball. Ooh, and then he slips. Oh my God, how you even guard that? Oh, I may just get y'all a sauce, and man. So he's the point guard comes off, hits the wing immediately. Now everybody's engaged. He can go 1-on-1 really if he wanted to, but he's also looking for that flare on the backside. The big man turns around and gets him again. He comes back off. Now you have a shot if they both go with the big, or if they both go with the guard that can shoot. The big is gonna slip right down the middle and absolutely tear off the rim. Man, it's so much things you could do in the 3v3 setting. I'm looking forward to this Hoop Hooligans. But I hope this helps with some of y'all game plans. I hope y'all can implement some of this. If you like what you saw, put a comment. If you stayed around this long, put a comment. If you didn't like what you seen, let me know. But again, thank you for watching. It's the only place where you can see the game, be the game. Peace.